Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Pradeep Bima, dedicated to exploring the world's most fascinating destinations. Trust me, you can do it yourself and no need of any agents after watching my videos.
Ho Chi Minh City, the vibrant heart of Vietnam, is a place where the past and present collide in a swirl of motorbikes, street food, and infectious energy and is home to some of the most incredible attractions in Vietnam. Traveling in Ho Chi Minh City can be a bit daunting, especially for first-timers. One of the biggest challenges is navigating the city's chaotic streets. The traffic here is legendary, with thousands of motorbikes zipping past, making it tough to cross the road or find your way around. Then there's the language barrier. Not everyone speaks English, which can make communicating with locals a bit tricky. And let's not forget about finding the best local experiences. From trying street food to discovering hidden gems, it can be overwhelming. Another challenge is deciding what to see and do. With so many attractions, it's hard to prioritize. Should you visit the War Remnants Museum or the Reunification Palace? These are just a few of the questions that might keep you up at night as you plan your trip. Some travelers also worry about safety, especially when traveling alone or at night. And then there's the heat and humidity. Ho Chi Minh City can be scorching hot and humid, which can be exhausting, especially if you're not used to it. The Chu Chi tunnels are another must-visit attraction, offering a glimpse into the country's history and a chance to explore the network of underground tunnels used during the war. If you're looking for a truly local experience, take a day trip to the Mekong Delta, a region just outside the city known for its lush countryside and traditional villages. Here, you can take a boat ride through the canals, visit local markets, and try some of the region's delicious food. In short, Ho Chi Minh City is a destination that has something for everyone. From its rich history and culture to its modern attractions and vibrant nightlife, it's a place that will leave you wanting more. So, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket and get ready to experience all that Ho Chi Minh City has to offer. I'd love to hear about your favorite travel experiences, so be sure to comment below.
Let's understand the geography. From India, Vietnam is not very far. It will take approximately 4 hours journey by flight, either it is Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi. You need to plan your trip whether you travel from north to south or south to north, because Vietnam is huge. It's not the small the way you think. So from Ho Chi Minh to Hanoi, you can plan one trip from south to north, or the vice versa from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. So it's up to you which one you want to plan. In our case, let's start the Ho Chi Minh first because I was coming from Bali. Ho Chi Minh is basically divided into 4 districts and you need to stay in district 1. As long as you are staying in district 1, it is all sorted because that's the place where everything is happening. District 1 you choose, and to be more precise, Baivenu in district 1. Strongly suggest, not even suggest, I recommend, I in fact request all of you guys to stay in this particular street called Baivenu. It's a matter of like 500 meters, maybe lesser than that. As long as you stay in this place, it's sorted because everything of Ho Chi Minh happens in this area. Everything, complete nightlife, food market, everything happens in this area. Even the pick and drop facility is very good if you're staying in this area for all your activities. So do not even think of staying anywhere else. Hostel or Airbnb doesn't matter. This is how the Ho Chi Minh looks, and anyway the day activities are pretty far from Ho Chi Minh, where your pick and drop facility provider will pick you. And there's a place called Da Nang. You don't need to basically stay in this place, but you can take a flight from Ho Chi Minh to Da Nang in the early morning and cover this particular place called Bana Hills. It's a day activity. After this, again take a flight to Hanoi. So Da Nang is not a place to stay, but this place is must to visit to cover the Bana Hills. So in the night, again take a flight from Da Nang to Hanoi. So because I'm starting from south to north, it will be vice versa, the other way around if you're starting from Hanoi. Now coming to Hanoi, again, where you need to stay is what it matters. So there's a place called Old Quarters. As long as you stay in Old Quarters, it is sorted. I will probably give the more exact area where you need to stay. Yeah, in Old Quarters, if you're staying in these streets, it is very good because whether you take train street or food market, night market, shopping, shoe market, anything it is are there in these areas. So do not even again think of any other place staying in Hanoi. And I stayed in a place called One Hostel. It is really good. Yeah, Old Quarters is the area and everything is nearby in Hanoi to go. And again, activities, your pickup will be easy. This is the train street I was talking about. So it is really good. You can stay here. Your activity provider also will be able to pick up you from this particular location. And this is how the Hanoi looks. Now from Hanoi, there's a place called Sapa. You should definitely go there because you have a peak called Fancy Pan, the tallest in Indochina. This place is really must, and there's a very good bus facility and luxury bus facility. You can have a massage bed in that bus. It's really good. You can you don't have any other option to go. But I mean, you can do the private van and all, but bus is the best option. But the thing is, after the Sapa visit, you have to come back to Hanoi. You cannot go from there to any other place. So you have to come back to Hanoi. So up and down have to be considered if you are going to any other place. Yeah, so this is how the complete Vietnam map looks. So you plan whether you want north to south or south to north. Now let us understand the visa process. It's a same regular process. Go to Atlas, get into their website, and search for Vietnam. Once you enter here, as usual, the regular information, you can see this and probably click on the start application. Select the date whenever you want to visit. Proceed. It will ask you to submit your passport details. In my case, it is already there. So I just need to confirm, but you may have to update your passport. That's it. Submit, and it will take you to next page for the payment. That's it. Very simple. You'll get it very quickly. Okay, let us understand the activities now. Open Google and search for Get Your Guide, and then click on the website, get into their website and search for Ho Chi Minh. In Ho Chi Minh, there are only two activities that can be done only in one day from morning to night. To start with, it will be Kuchi tunnels, the very famous tunnels which were used during the war zone between US and Vietnam, and then the Mekong Delta. Both the activities can be done on one day. So if you see, everything is talking about that, and the remaining activities just ignore, because the rest of the activities in Ho Chi Minh you can do in Bai Venu Street in the night time. So it's only the Kuchi tunnel and Mekong Delta. That's it. Do not even do anything else. It's a day activity, so you can probably choose anything it is. It is basically same. They are showing in multiple ways. It's same. Get into this and once you get inside that, you can prefer the date whichever you want, and it will show you all the options. Obviously, you need to pick up a tour, including the pick and drop facility, so that it is sorted. Good thing is, while you're going to this particular tour, they will also take you to a place where photos are made with eggshells. So some kind of factory is there. It's not a very big one, small one, but even that can be covered. And in this place, you will also get an option to use the real guns, but you may have to pay for bullets, which is very expensive. So think of that, but it is must using the real guns like AK-47 machine gun and all. I will show you how it looks. So this is all about the activities in Ho Chi Minh. Apart from this, do not even go for anything else. I strongly suggest, in fact, I strongly recommend. So don't think of any other activities. It is really not required. Okay, let us start the activity now without wasting much of the time. Here we go. Welcome to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. One thing you should definitely make a note when you are in Vietnam is all about the bikers army. They are crazy. I mean, everywhere you go, your vehicle will be surrounded by thousands of bikes, and traffic, I leave it to you for your imagination. So please always consider the traffic when you're in Vietnam. And finally, after reaching my Airbnb, I had dinner and then immediately went for a walk at Bai Venu Street.
When no one knows just how we want it, we want it. Going left, going right, doesn't matter tonight. Just how we want it, we want it. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
completing day 1, it's time for day 2, where I went to Kochi Tunnel and the Mekong Delta, which I will upload in the part 2 for the continuation of this video. In this video, I just want to continue the Bienvenue Street for the day 2 as well, so that this video is purely for the Bienvenue Street. Now coming to the budget summary, it is very important element in your travel history. A ticket from India to Vietnam, it will cost approximately 30,000 up and down from any part of the capital cities. Visa, I've already showed you the process. It is very easy. It will cost approximately 3,000. Accommodation, again, it depends where you're staying, but I think 10,000 is sufficient for all the places to stay in Vietnam, whether it could be Airbnb or hotel or maybe the hostels. And food, it depends on you, but 20,000 should be sufficient. Activities, I put 30,000 for the important activities which you should do in all the cities. But if you want more, then it may go beyond. And coming to SIM, you can take it in online, which is 2,000. And then local transfers, use the Grab, or even you can rent a bike or car. It will not cost much because your activities are already included with your pick and drop. So apart from the activities, if you want to roam around somewhere, then that's where you will use the local transfer. You can rent a bike or car, which is easy, but I suggest renting a bike or car is not really a great option compared to the Grab. Grab is better. You can Grab is basically Ola or Uber, so you can do a Grab where you can get a bike or car. Bike is the best option. And coming to charger, it's Type C, two round pins, similar to India. Currency, it's Vietnam Dong. Payment mode, physical cash is better, so please get the physical cash. And activities, always book in advance. I hope you loved the video and got all the information to plan the trip your own self. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share with family and friends. And I promise to give you the right content.